the third eye. So then that's why I was like, oh,
Yeah. Well, yeah, it was.
But Red Cup is like, but that's gonna be like more slick.
Welcome, folks. This is Red Cup. Let's go to the first segue. First one, 2017. Less stressful? Yes or no?
I'm gonna let you go on that one first.
I say it's less stress because nothing's happened yet. I've made my goals. So far, I've completed them all. So I think it's less stress than last year. It's maybe more pressure because like last year, it's kind of like, okay, this is what I've done. So this year, this is what I have to accomplish. So
I think
say
it's
less
stressful again.
until the 21st happens.
Dude, it's already stressful for me. People died. People got shot yesterday.
Damn.
President don't know what he's doing. It's only 6 days. But we have hope. Obama is leaving.
Saddest day in America, man.
Help us. Help us.
The saddest day in America.
And it's stressful when you think about it in that way with Donald Trump.
Yeah.
I say it's stressful when you think of like this man is going to be president in like a few weeks. Few days almost.
Yeah.
And it's stressful because no one knows what he's going to do. The people who voted him into office to do what he said he's going to do, he's telling them, I was just playing.
That part.
I didn't know y'all was going to believe it.
I didn't know y'all was going to vote me in.
I didn't know y'all was going to vote me in.
I was just here for the ratings. I didn't know the ratings were going to take me there.
Then I heard a comedian say, I think it's Michael Che or something like that. He has some on Netflix. So I heard him doing an interview with another commentator I really, really like. And what he said was, and it was so true, he was like, this man didn't want to be president. No. He was just trying to beat like the nerd in school. And then once he won, he was like, oh, I really got to do this now.
Yep.
Yes or no?
8 years
of Obama, no change.
We're going to see the changes. Are you saying yes changes or no changes?
I'm asking you, yes, do you think there was some changes, or no, do you think there was no changes?
Yes, there were some changes. More people got health insurance.
There you go.
He did add more jobs. Mm-hmm. He did bring a sense of calm and peace where people are like, okay, we can at least trust the guy driving the ship. After going through 8 years of Bush and we really didn't know what was going on. Now it's like, okay, Obama's leaving. And if you don't believe there was change in the last 8 years, you're about to see with how this new presidency is about to change and repeal a lot of the stuff. You're actually going to feel the impact of what a lot of people argue that Obama didn't do anything.
My thing is, if you think 8 years you haven't seen anything, please go back to 16 years ago.
That part.
And see what happened.
Yeah, look at the mortgage
Because
crisis.
16 years ago, my gas wasn't $2.50. Oh, no.
We in
No.
California.
And back to the point with Trump, with feeling the change.
Yeah.
He doesn't believe that global warming is real. And he canceled, what is it, $1
he
billion towards the eco-friendly.
Yeah.
So,
He
okay, so
see
we
that
gon-
change real
for
quick.
the next 4 years, we're going to feel it. So when you feel a climate change, just know it's from Trump.
Hey, I tell you what, if you live in the house, you have no portable AC, you're going to feel climate change.
Sunscreen is necessary for all individuals at this point.
Inaugural drama. So, do you think it was expected, yes or no?
Which one?
The drama that he has right now, because nobody wants to sing for him. Nobody wants to perform for him. Do you think it was expected? Like, really? My thing is, why is it, like, if you notice, everybody that he invited is potentially a Democrat. Like, why do you invite singers that are, I'm pretty sure there's some Republican singer that can sing for you.
But you even got, like, quote unquote, like the country music singers,
Like
who were saying no to him.
Well, Kid Rock said he likes Donald Trump. Why he's not asking?
I think Kid Rock is performing though.
Kid Rock has a audience fan base right now. If he put out an album, how many people buy his album? 500 people. He ain't looking for that. Celine Dion said nah. Okay.
Everybody is wrong.
You know, that's where you know that you probably should revise your life. If Celine Dion says no, Elton John says no.
John Legend.
John Legend says
Why would he invite
no.
John Legend?
Well, because he thought maybe he would appeal.
And I'm telling
he couldn't get Beyonce.
John Legend got his money.
So he thought John Legend.
one
John
of the
Legend-
most vocal people after he got elected
I don't think
John Legend.
I don't
Like John
think-
Legend went on a tour. Like
I don't
He's
think
still
Trump
going in on
watched
him and his
TV.
girl.
I don't think Trump watched TV because
He watched TV.
he probably did not invite Beyonce and Jay-Z because they're saying
He made a comment about them. He
But-
said that he sells out more arenas than them, and I would like to know which ones.
Do you think it's a hate crime for those 4 black teens?
Yes, I think it was. The only reason why I said it was a hate crime, this is where y'all messed up, is because they made him say F Donald Trump. That's unnecessary. Just because
Yeah.
he's a white person does not mean that you need to make him say anything.
That's true.
Unless you found him at a Trump supporter who said F all black people, and then you did that, then maybe I could support you. I'm not saying I am, but maybe I could be like, all right, well, However, you just got this random guy who was white. You racial profiling.
Well, and then let's take this a step. This is where I'm very bothered and pissed off. Timothy McVeigh, Dylan Roof, and Columbine shooters, and then when they did these things, these horrific things.
Oh, he was
it
just a
like,
crazy
It was
guy.
like an isolated incident. Oh, these
This is
guys
just
did
crazy.
this. But
He
then
had
these-
mental issues.
Yeah, but then these 4 black teens have now they have stretched out with these 4 black teens to Black Lives Matter and every other black person in America. Like, oh, this is just who they are.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, how is it that the most violent individuals we have ever seen in the history, especially of this country, have been white men? But
Since the beginning of time or not?
Yeah. And it's never said that all white men are like. I mean, we got a president who ran who basically is on tape saying, "Hey, I love grabbing women by the cooter." So, but that's not blanketed across all white men. These 4 black teens do something. It's not like this is an isolated incident where 4 black individuals lost their cool, did something horrific and crazy, unheard of, and then went Facebook Live on it like some dummies.
I think that's the most ignorant shit ever.
And then they turn around and it's like, oh, well, Black Lives Matter. What? How did they get into this conversation?
But here's the thing, though, where I agree with everybody that says that where is Black Lives Matter is the fact that, think about it, if it was the opposite, if it was the black kid that was being treated, then right now we would not be marching.
I am not marching. This is not 1960. I missed the last Million Man March. That would be the only march that I would participate in, only because that is a historical event. However, if something happened and then you'd be like, oh, Omar got shot, we about to go march down the street. I ain't marching for Omar. I'm sorry. We're going to have to do something. We're going to have to take some action.
Yeah.
Do you think the Lakers gonna make it to the...
He went straight to Lakers.
Cause I don't
I went to
know
the Laker
about
game last night, though.
Oh,
I was at the
really?
Laker game last night.
Look
Lakers
at
and
this.
Miami
Look,
Heat.
see.
It was kind of funny, dude.
See how the brothers are? You
saw-
get a Lakers ticket, you don't even tell no one because
Hey, I
they
took-
know we're gonna ask
Hey,
you how you
I
got
took-
the ticket, man.
I took my little brother. That's like my son. I took my
There you
little
go.
brother. We hadn't had time. We had a great time. And the funny thing about last night's Laker game was Jordan Clarkson got into a fight
Boom.
with
I saw that. I was at the barbershop.
Rogic or whatever his name is, the guy from Miami. Here's the funny thing. I didn't see it happen because I'm watching the game and they didn't have the ball, so I'm watching the dude with the ball.
Right.
And then
Wait,
you
you watching it? Where were you sitting?
we were on the side, but you're watching the person with the ball. What happened was away from the ball.
But you're not. Where were you sitting?
I don't know the section. It was like
Oh, okay. You made it
Side.
seem like you were in front court.
Side,
no,
left,
no, no.
right, next to the
Yeah,
girl with the
yeah.
red hat.
Yeah.
I'm like,
you might
what?
see me.
Check
But the
the
crazy
clip.
thing is, when they went back to the tape, the funniest thing, like you can always tell if a man can fight or not fight based on how they stand, right? So you see Jordan Clarkson elbow this dude, and I just see somebody fall, and I was like, oh, what has happened? Like you're watching this person with the ball, and you look, and I just see this silhouette or something like a whiteness just fall, and I was like,
No,
whoa.
sir. This is called flopping.
Yeah, no, that wasn't a flop. He really knocked him out. And so dude gets up, charges him, and immediately you see Clarkson go into this stance. And I was
Yeah.
like, who you gonna fight?
He
You
did this though. It was back. He
Yeah.
was ready, but he was away. I was like, you gonna swing or not?
Uh-huh.
This segue is if I was. Basically, I'm just gonna put up.
I like this. This is a cool
I'm
dynamic.
just gonna put
This what
up
happens when
some
you have red
people,
cups.
and we're gonna see what you're gonna think. What you would have done if you were her, if you were down.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
Soldier Boy. If you were Soldier Boy.
Shut the hell up.
I feel like Soulja Boy as a businessman.
He's a very, I mean.
Is he getting money from this?
Yo, shout out to Soulja Boy because I met him when he was 16, 15 when he came to my hometown. So shout out to you.
And he owns
For-
all his stuff.
For I mean, I shout out to him as a businessman for going where he was. That Snap Music ended in what 2003. Shout out. So I mean, for you to still be, I mean, he invested his money wisely. However,
Speak to it.
however,
Speak to it.
You know.
what we don't need to do at this point in time is, I mean, join a show. You join Love and Hip Hop. That got you your coin. That didn't work out because you were not on the same time as Diamond and Scrappy.
Wait, he was on the show.
No. Because Diamond said if Scrappy was on a show, that Soulja Boy wasn't even on it. I know these people personally. They probably
So
gonna
wait,
be mad at
so
me.
they can't all be on the same because they're
Well, because
lying.
I mean, it's like, I mean, at the end of the day, these are real relationships, and then this is money that's been bought. Because like at the end of the day, you're
so
selling
one
my
person
story.
would have been more paid than the other, or they don't even like each other.
That I don't know because I'm not in that caliber. I wish I was, so I can be like, I got $100,000. Yep, I fucked so and so, but I didn't.
Michael Jackson look-alike.
Who's Michael Jackson
Michael
look like?
Jackson looking like?
Chris Brown.
Shut up.
Oh,
First of all, Chris Brown lost us when he put his hands on Rihanna. Chris Brown won us. I would say that Chris Brown won us back when he cried on the shade on the stage of the BET Awards. Okay, Chris Brown won us then, and then he snatched our hearts back when him and Karuchi started beefing.
So here's my thing about Chris Brown. I think he is
Shout out to
so.
Chris
Poor Chris.
Shout out to Chris Brown. Shout out to Chris Brown.
Shout out to Chris Brown.
I-
'Cause he be busting. He's a gangster now.
Yeah, but okay. Outside of all that, I believe in my heart, Chris Brown is so amazingly talented.
He is.
That there is an energy or a universe or a force
Mhm.
that is doing everything to stop him
Mhm.
and hold him back.
Yeah.
From the people he's around to the people that manage him, like when you look at Chris Brown, like right at the time, at the peak. I mean, you have Michael Jackson who said, "If anybody is going to be as close to who I am, it's Chris Brown."
That's what he said out his mouth.
That's
that
why.
came at, like
That's
he
why I said
pointed
this
at
little
Chris
Chris.
Brown
That's why I said
because
this.
he is so freaking talented.
Chris Brown, I
He
am
is
a
so
fan.
freaking Matter of fact, watch this.
Well, you gonna say
and
you're
don't
so sorry
And
now?
remember, hold on, remember this part.
But
Remember
I
this
love
part.
him. I
Remember
do.
this part. When Michael Jackson passed away, everybody was waiting for Chris Brown to do the tribute to Michael Jackson.
But the shade is this. So, for me, technically, how it is set up, because once you join the industry, you're a play. You know what I mean?
But this is where
It would have been Lloyd,
Uh-huh.
but Lloyd did make it. I want Lloyd to make it because he's from the
I was
South.
kind of surprised when all of a sudden he just fell off.
Who?
But-
like Lloyd, like at one point in time,
He got
was
that he
actually-
got that throat. He got that. It was this. He couldn't sing no more, so he had to stop it. I saw him at the Cheesecake Factory. We talked about it. It was great. And it was in Atlanta. He was with some other girl, and he tried to get a thing. Shout out to Lloyd. He has an album out. You know.
What I'm looking at is 50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather are having the time of their life right now.
Mm-hmm.
First of all,
They're
Floyd.
having the time of their life. I don't even think, like, I saw the little post with Soulja Boy and
Talking that
Floyd
bullshit,
Mayweather,
right?
And he was like, I'm getting, like, he's posting, I'm getting trained like by Floyd Mayweather, like Floyd's fighting. No,
No,
you're fighting.
You're fighting, and he's talking mad
Floyd's not
shit.
fighting.
He's talking about I
And if
knocked
you really-
motherfuckers
like,
out.
I'm sorry to say this, and if this is if I'm wrong about this, I'll be wrong. I find it hard to believe Floyd Mayweather, worth $600-700 million, has his own promotional company. I follow Floyd. I read on TMT. He's got all these boxers. He gonna invest his personal time into training Soulja Boy to fight Chris Brown.
He did the
I'm
same
sorry.
thing for Justin Bieber, I think. It wasn't like training, but he was it was Justin.
Floyd,
Justin Bieber fight.
shout out to Floyd Mayweather for making money. I ain't mad at
the
the money team. Okay, Floyd is like, okay, so how much you paying me? $100,000 to train you? All right. If you look at the interview when Soulja Boy sent up here talking shit like, yeah, I used to knock motherfuckers out at the schoolyard, and they used to go down. Floyd is like, I don't got no shit to do with that. Floyd is looking like, I mean, I don't know nothing about that. However, I do know about this check.
Why are you so far off camera?
Oh no, I was just leaning. But anyway, so
Don't lean and rock.
Don't lean and rock.
Soulja Boy is no longer in this area. Don't lean and rock.
No,
It's not
Soulja Boy, nah. Don't
no
lean and
snap
rock.
music right now.
Yeah.
You need your whole coin.
So okay, this Snoop thing. Okay.
So Snoop, come on.
Okay.
Let's go. Okay, ask the question again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
If we were Snoop, like, okay, if I was Snoop, okay, because remember we're talking about perspective here.
Yeah.
So my perspective says,
There you go.
Snoop, I remember when you in the game. After that dude went down there and shot up in 5 officers in Dallas, and police officers was running around here scared because they felt like they were going to get some retaliation from these inner cities who were going to start shooting back at cops. I recall you went down there to the the LAPD with the gang, talking about we want unity, we want peace. So I understand we come from communities. We gonna be our personality wherever we are.
Yep.
We gonna be who we gonna be.
Yep.
We gonna enjoy ourselves. If we don't like you, we gonna check you. We gonna fight. We gonna do what we gotta do. Snoop, this is an opportunity. If I'm Snoop, this is an opportunity to actually practice what you preach.
I think that's actually what he's doing because he hasn't.
Now,
He hasn't put any
this
message
is the
that he's
first
gonna
time I've heard about this
retaliate.
fallout. I didn't follow. I heard about Ricky Harris dying. Shout outs to his family. Condolences to his family. Staying prayerful for you guys. His family, friends, and all the comedians who do miss him because he sounded like he was a mentor. He helped a lot. I really didn't know Ricky Harris.
I didn't even know that.
Shout out to him.
But I will say, if I'm Snoop Lion, I don't know if he's still Snoop Lion.
Because he's not dog anymore.
Okay, this is an opportunity to
Snoop.
practice what you preach. This is an opportunity where you have somebody who hates you.
But he did though. I will say I will defend him until this point that he did take to Instagram and said that the devil is busy working. The devil is busy working.
I respect that.
And
For
he
me,
shouted out.
Let's go.
He shouted out Ricky Harris's funeral. He shouted out to what he was.
said
So
he
I
was
do
that
shout
funeral.
out to Snoop for that. However, what I will shout out to anybody who comes to anybody's funeral, and that's because I am from the South, and because we do things, and sometimes we don't do things that is in order. We do things that is brought to us.
Right.
But just because that is brought to you, that doesn't mean that's how you have to do it. I'm looking into the camera. So if you are one of those motherfuckers who do that, don't. Okay? I'm serious as fuck.
For President Obama right now. What do you think? What would you do?
My wife is happy. I'm good.
8 years with okay. I'm about to, okay. And if you want to pull the race card on me, that's fine. Okay. Shout out. Okay, because I'm about to bring all of Birmingham 205, Birmingham, Alabama out of me. 205. Shout out to breaking up what my child, because I'm having children. Fuck what you believe. Shout out to what my child believes in is the standard to become a president. So the fact that they see a color differentiation, shout out to you for making that. Shout out to you for bringing. Do you know what? First of all,
balance,
do you
strength, backbone?
do you know?
Loving husband, loving father.
Roger Marshall. I'm pretty sure none of you know exactly what happened with him, but I'm gonna tell you.
I hate this. What you gonna get now? You know when your teacher give you a pop quiz, you know what the fuck you talking about?
Okay.
You didn't teach us on that.
Where the fuck you talked about this nigga? I never
Okay,
knew.
this is actually gonna be funny because
You gotta first of all, because I won't do is look stupid. Okay, so you gotta teach us about that and then give us okay.
I will tell you
Because
exactly
we're gonna have to tag this.
Congressman Roger Marshall is actually a congressman, as you know, because his name. But what makes him peace in segue is the fact that he was basically supposed to do a swearing. I think it was Tuesday or Thursday.
Okay.
And when you're doing the swearing, you can bring your family. So he brought his family, and he brought his son.
Ah, the dabber. Okay.
See,
his son dabbed him.
Shout out to you. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you. Shout out to social media.
Oh, that was hilarious.
Yo, shout out.
Oh, that was so
shout out to
funny.
diversity.
Okay, that was funny.
So my question is, if you're a congressman, what do you do right there?
I feel like if you dabbing, this is how I feel. I feel about social media.
Hey.
Oh, are we?
One point of time. This is a swearing of a congressman.
Okay.
It's like you going to court and be like dabbing.
I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
Oh.
Let me tell you why. All of my parents are like in high positions, okay? I don't fuck about none of that. Okay? This is the product that you made me. That's what you chose to be, okay? You chose to be that.
It's like
and then you taught me to everything else. I began from everything else that you did, that you said, okay, I'm gonna be this. No, fuck that.
You seen that episode of Chappelle when he said that's the time when you're not supposed to be real?
Yeah.
That was
keeping it real goes wrong.
That was exactly.
That was the keeping it real going wrong.
But let me tell you about
this kid went like that, and Paul Ryan.
But he didn't just like dab. He was just his father's being sworn in. Raise your right hand. The whole family raises the right hand.
It's like going to court.
As the family raises the right hand, he poked.
Shout out. What was his name?
I don't know.
Shout out to you,
Baby Marshall. Roger Marshall's.
Roger Marshall. Shout out to you. I'm voting for you. Run for anything. You got my vote. Okay.
Final thought. Well, we are waiting for the new president, and hopefully he will bring the changes that he said.
He is gonna die in year 2.
Dang. Whoa. Hey. By the way, I did not say that. In case it happens, don't look at the foreigner saying that he wasn't terrorist.
I don't want him to die, but I mean,
this is what happens when the red cup is popping.
I'm just saying about how the world has been ran and how history has been taught to me. Okay, so if you want to say how history's been taught to me, that's how I've said. Sorry, Donald. I'm sorry. You are just a puppet to this fake ass world that we live in, because we're all living on a fucking planet spinning, and we all have a fake ass agenda of life, which represents money. So if you don't have coins behind it, you don't have shit behind it. But that's just me. But
so that was episode number 1.
Number 1.
For today. We hope that you guys have fun.
Don't affect this guy.
You guys will come to episode number 2.
Shaz, we gonna fuck it up. Yo, this has been real.